If you've ever been to New York, you will know that there are some sights you have to see and some delicacies you have to taste. I think there is no New York food that's as iconic as the sandwich. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of delis claiming to create the greatest sandwich in New York. And one of the things that makes these sandwiches so special is the huge amount of filling. The best sandwiches are so big you can barely pick them up. But it's not just the size, it's also how they are layered so precisely, with the order of each ingredient carefully considered, that's essential to the overall execution. We need to think of your English critical essay as a sandwich, with the introduction and conclusion as the 2 slices of bread, and the main body of your essay as the filling. Your essay should be the equivalent of the finest New York deli-style sandwich, beautifully constructed and bursting with filling and flavour. Let's eat. This is Think 4. Once you've come up with your argument and topic sentences, you have the basic structure for your essay. Now you need to build on this, adding in your textual evidence or quotations and your analysis of these. This is how you show your knowledge and understanding of the text. Let's look at Shakespeare's Macbeth to demonstrate. If my topic sentence is arguing that Macbeth is conflicted about killing King Duncan, I need to provide 2 quotations to prove that. One that suggests he doesn't want to kill King Duncan, and one that suggests he does. You need to have a wide-ranging knowledge of your text and know a number of quotations off by heart in order to show the examiner that you have picked your quotations perceptively. What I mean by this is that you've picked the most apt quotation to prove your point. Once you've planned your topic sentences and what quotations you will use, you need to start writing. Your quotations and analysis make up the main body of your essay. A good way to structure this is using PCE paragraphs: point, context, evidence, explanation. There are lots of variations of this, and they all create similar results. So, once you've written your topic sentences, which is quite general, in this case suggesting Macbeth is conflicted, you need to narrow your focus. You do this by making a point. My first point might be that Macbeth considers a variety of arguments against killing King Duncan, including his loyalty to and relationship with Duncan. This adds more detail to the topic sentences and is more specific. Then we need to add context for the quotation you will use. This is in order to show your examiner that you have a detailed knowledge of the play and help provide some background information around the quotation. For example, in his Act 1, Scene 7 soliloquy, Macbeth battles with his conscience and he finds compelling reasons not to kill King Duncan. This tells us when in the play the quotation appears, who says it, and what he's thinking about. This should not just be a long narrative retelling of the plot. That will waste your precious time. Now we add your evidence or quotation. Mine would be a short quote, no more than a line or 2. Any longer, and it will suggest to the examiner that you cannot pick out the most important part of a quote to illustrate your point. Finally, we need to think about our explanation. This is the most complex part of the paragraph, and it isn't as simple as explaining what the quotation means. You need to explain how the quotation proves your point, analyse the language that has been used, and link back to the theme and question. So remember, point, context, evidence, explanation, PCEE. You will spend the vast majority of your 45 minutes in an exam writing the main body of your essay, and this is really when you show the examiner what you can do. So, make sure that your sandwich or essay is bursting with delicious filling worthy of any great New York deli. This was Think 4. Thanks for watching.